My Skool community went from 0 to 1,500 members in under 6 months. And I did that without paid ads, without a big audience, and without being on Skool basically 24/7. And in this video, I want to give you the 6 points I took care of, or the 6 things I took care of in order in order to achieve that. And first things first, my name is Lydia Wilmsen. I'm a mindset and business coach. And here on the channel, I talk all things around school growth, business mindset. And I also want to make clear this video is not going to be edited because I'm also teaching you a point here. It's good to start because I'm restarting the YouTube channel here right now with this video. So it's good to get started, to just get things out. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do things perfectly. And this was actually a very important point that also applied to when I started my Skool community. I didn't start it with the idea of it needed to be perfect. I just had an inspired idea. I went with it, and then I kept building over time on it. Then I kept refining it over time. So me doing this video here for you guys in this raw version, so to say, is an important reminder that you don't have to do things perfectly. You just have to get started, and then you have to keep going. So the first point, let's start with that. I had an inspired idea, a powerful niche, and I went with it. I didn't overthink it. Point number 1. And I started my community as Advertise Your Skool. Now it's Leadership Skool. And I had the idea of we need places on Skool to advertise. And people took me up on that. There were a few other communities already, I think 2. And I went with it because I knew we needed more of those places. And I wanted to bring my mindset angle into the whole advertising angle as well. So I combined it basically. That was my unique selling point, so to say. And it shows there was a big need for it because the group grew rapidly, extremely rapidly. I think 1,000 members in under 2 months. So it blew up basically. And that means you need to look for a niche and an angle where there is a need and a want. If you basically sell something, or if you have a group or a community about some random thing, yes, it can work, but it might not be as quick. It might not work as quick. And you might need to bring a lot of extra traffic in from your newsletter, from YouTube, from your socials. However, if you have a very powerful need that many people need and want, you can literally blow up overnight on Skool if you want to. So your niche needs to be powerful. And by the way, we have a lot of needs. It's not just like, oh yeah, advertising. No, in relationships, when it comes to health, when it comes to business, there are powerful motivators for people to get into your community because you have something that they deeply want, and you just have to find it, you have to stick with it, and you have to be very clear about it. So in the beginning, I called my community Advertise Your Skool. The name speaks for itself. And I see so many people, they have some kind of crazy names and no one gets it. If you already have a big following out there and everyone knows you as the whatever crazy name, then yes. But if you're a no name, and you have no brand yet, nothing, then it can, you make it more difficult for yourself. That's it, And I rebranded, so even that can happen. So you can start with a powerful name and then rebrand it once you have built your brand, so to say. So yeah, that is the first point. Have a powerful niche. And once you know that, go with it. Don't keep going and perfecting, so to say. Put it out there. Put it in front of people and you will see if it will be taken up by them or not. And then the next point is focus on the community. So my early on focus was solely on the community, not on the classroom. So in Skool, you basically have the community section where people can engage and post and interact with each other. And then you have the classroom where you can host courses, like you have in other course platforms where you can teach them stuff. But Skool is very much focused on community. So you have to focus on that as well. People don't come just for information because they can get this from AI now. They can just buy a one-off course for that. They don't have to join your community, but they join your community because they want the connection and because they want the community vibe. And perhaps they also want to be around you as the leader. So I focused solely on the connection with the people in the community. And I see so many people getting this wrong. I see so many people working on like the perfect classroom before even inviting people to the group. They have no one in the group and they have the perfect classroom, but they don't even know if people want that. They just created something and that's it. And you know, I have been a business and mindset coach for the past 10 years. I worked with high ticket clients. I come from one-to-one coaching, high ticket coaching, so to say. And whenever I sold a program, I sold it first and then I built it. I did this in the beginning, in my first mistakes. I created programs and then sold them, and then I had the perfect, beautiful programs and no one bought them. Stupid idea, sorry. So better sell it. Like sell it to the people. Once you see you have the first people in, then start creating it with them. And it can even be like almost like a beta test, you know, like you get it cheaper because you're the first cohort or whatever. You can even make something like marketing out of it, you know? So focus on the community and not on the classroom. People are joining because they want the vibe, they want connection, they want to be out with other people. And I will have more videos on that because I'm already being called the queen of engagement. So I will share with you how I create a lot of vibe in my community, what posts I make, how I do that. But we will focus on that in another video. So for now, focus on the community, engage with everyone. Make posts whether you shout them out, where you like make comments. I see so many people not responding to comments. You have to do that. Like be with them, engage with them, connect with them. So important. And I did this so much in the beginning. And again, it doesn't take a lot of time, you know. You can just quickly leave short comments and that's it. But always coming from your heart, of course, and coming from a place of I'm interested in you. Okay, what was the next one? Yeah, it really leads nicely to the next point. I basically, I led the energy of the community. I led the energy of the community from day one. I was the leader. So many people think like, oh, the people have to join and then they can make the party and stuff. No, you are the invitation. You are the group leader. So you have to lead in the beginning very much. And I did that. I showed up. I showed my face. I showed some things from my life. I was there for them. I coached them. I supported them. I had like fun little posts and things, you know, and I was leading the energy in the room. I knew it was my job. I didn't expect the others to do that. I did that. And then the next point was I used the affiliate system very early on. I don't know at which numbers I shifted it because I have another YouTube community. I have another Skool community, and then at some point I turned the other one off. Like I turned the other one into the hobby plan, and turned this one, like my leadership Skool, into the pro plan. So I did that very early on, and people started referring people to the community because at some point I knew I would have tiers and people would start making money with it. And it was so easy. And of course I taught people how to invite others and so on, but I kept making posts about that. I kept making, did you hear that sound? Someone paid something in my community, the cha-ching. So funny because I have my laptop standing here. So it's working. This group is working. I'm just telling you that. Yeah, but okay, back to topic. I use the affiliate system. I have paid out several $1,000s by now in affiliate commissions. I don't pay, like, it's not my job to pay it out. Skool does all of that for you. You have to do nothing. You just have to turn on the pro plan, start sharing your links, start telling people to invite others into the community. I will also make videos about that. But for now, I just want to tell you, using affiliates is amazing. It has boosted my community growth so much. And if people know that it will serve them, that I will have, and I told them from the beginning on, even when I didn't have the affiliate system turned on, I told them I will do that, and it will retroactively grant you the affiliate commission for the people once they go into a paid tier, because I had checked with Skool. Okay, now I actually have to edit the video, but I'm only going to make one cut because I had to empty storage on my phone because it ran out of storage. How smart of me to not take care of that before, but it doesn't matter. I can do this quickly. So yeah, my point here is use the affiliate system. Skool made it so easy and so simple for you to use the affiliate system. It's already very, like the community is already very open-minded around it. It's not like, oh, why are you using it? Why are you using a link? Are you selling me something? No, everyone is open-minded about it, you know? And you don't have to create a profile, nothing. It is so easy and simple to use. As I said, I will make a video about it for the future for you, how to use the affiliate system. It's powerful. Use it as early on as possible. It will really literally change your group growth massively. And then point number 5, I was active in different communities, in other communities. I showed up and provided value. I commented under other people's posts. I helped them out if they had questions. I shared genuinely from the heart and from my knowledge, you know. I wasn't always speculating like, oh, I need to get this member. Like, I need to be interesting. I need to provide value so that they join my community. No, I just showed up, you know, because it's not even that they need to join my community. It could be someone else. And I'm just basically showing up in the energy of I'm helpful, I have value to provide, and of course I know my stuff, you know? Of course I know my stuff. So when I comment, it makes sense what I comment. I'm not just speaking bullshit or whatever. So being in a community or in other communities, showing up helpful there will also help you so much, because people will like what you share. They will check out your profile, they will see your community and then join. So if it makes sense for them, if they want what you have to offer. So be active in other communities. For example, in my community, on the premium tier, you can even advertise your own community. And still, I would recommend you to build connections with the other people in there, because they will always like you more when they already have a feeling of that they know you and that that you're helping them, that you're helpful, that you're a friendly person. So even when I was in advertising communities and shared about my group, I always took some time to first go into the comment section and commented on other people's posts. So I showed up with value and then I posted my link. I never just dropped the link and left. No, for me, it is always connection first, because this is what Skool communities are all about. It's about connection. And now the last one, the last point. Wow, that you stayed until now. The last point is mindset. I'm, of course, a mindset coach. I've been teaching that high level, high ticket over 10 years. And I know the power of your mind. And we will have many videos on that topic. I'm just giving you a teaser right now. I started my community with a mindset of, I have something to give. I know my stuff. My group is thriving. People want what I have to offer. People are literally crazy about what I have to offer. And I was in that mindset already with one member in the group. I didn't wait for thousands to be in that energy. I started out from that. I projected that, and then my group could grow so rapidly. So you lead from a powerful mind. You lead your people from a mindset and in the energy of my group is amazing. Amazing things are happening there. People love it there. People are showing up there. And then it can basically unfold in your physical reality, but it starts in here. And I will have success stories on here from people who have literally done that and had the same result, like crazy group growth, because from the earliest moments on, they stepped into the energy of my group is booming. I have amazing members in there. Everyone is so helpful. When they had literally like 5 people in there, you have to go first. Inner reality creates your outer reality. So mindset was one of the most important pieces that helped me to grow my community so rapidly. So now you have 6 tips. Let me know in the comments which one you start with, or perhaps also which one was kind of like interesting for you and where you were like, oh, okay, I haven't expected that. And all the information on how to work with me, to join my community, is in the description. If you have any questions, of course, drop them into the comments.